Hello, my friends, Liberty Garden, May 11th, and today I will be planting sweet potatoes. So I'm going to go over the process of how you do it, or at least how I do it. I'm sure there's more than one way to do it. So what I do, this is mostly for a garden in the house. It's not like a commercial production or anything like that. I'm sure the ag guys do it differently. But what I do is that I get a couple of sweet potatoes from the store, preferably preferably organic sweet potatoes, and I put them in a saucer with water. So here you go. There's a Stella there. So I get a little saucer, put water in it, and I stick the potatoes in there. Now, the only reason I get organic sweet potatoes for this process is because I've been told by the guys at Kroger's and other stores that the tubers that are not organic, they get sprayed so that they delay the process of putting out shoots. So you stick a potato in the water, and it takes forever for it to start throwing out shoots. So that's why I get organic. Anyway, about 2 weeks after they've been in water, the potatoes start developing these shoots, like there you see right there. Right, and they get bigger and bigger and bigger. So when they're big, you cut the shoot and you stick it in a glass of water like this. See, and the shoot develops roots. So it goes in like this. Let me show you one that I just put in here. It goes in with no roots. And in about 2 weeks, it's got the roots in there. Okay? So let me see if I can pull one out, but they're all matted up in there. See? I'll just have to break them free. So then they develop a root system, and that's what I'm going to plant in the soil here. So I'll take one shoot, put it in there a few inches away. I'll put another one, and so on and so forth. And then those shoots will develop. They'll start vining out and just kind of covering the ground and putting up potatoes. That's what I've done in the past, and that's what I'm going to do today. So we have here the keyhole garden, and these are all the tomatoes I had in little cups, like those little cups over there. Well, they've gotten big now. I just put some cages around them so that they don't keel over. Now, when you do your cages, you can do these cages. They're not very good, really, especially when tomatoes that get big. They're okay, but I had them. Somebody gave them to me, so I'm going to use that. The best cages are these, and you can just get a roll of this kind of wire, things like rabbit wire or something like that, goat wire, and just cut it and make your cages like that. And you can always like cut a couple of, you can cut like this middle one here so you hand can fit in there, and you get your tomatoes, so on and so forth. That I find these cages to work better. It's cheaper also because it's a lot cheaper to buy a roll and just cut it to the size that you need, and then use that. I got some beans trellising up the basket of the keyhole garden, and I got more tomato plants over here. Got a bunch of tomato plants. There we go. Got some cherry tomatoes right there. And that's about it. That's about it, folks. So I'm gonna do that right now. And the reason I want to put the sweet potato shoots in here is because they're gonna spread throughout the ground and cover it, and that will prevent weeds from coming out, and it will also prevent. It will also preserve moisture because right now it's been really, really rainy this year, but it's gonna get hot. Eventually, it's gonna get hot. August comes around every year, and August is brutal. So look at that crazy dog playing with asparagus plants. I tell you, look at that. Hey, leave it alone. anyway, folks, that's what I'm gonna do right now, and I'll just keep you posted. Oh, I always get carried away. I need to do more videos, separate videos. But anyway, remember the potatoes that I had here? These are the potatoes that I put about probably 2 months ago. I don't remember. It's probably early March. I don't know. Got to go back in the videos and look at the dates. But I put these potatoes here, and they're doing nicely. And then I put about a month later, I put these potatoes here. So they're smaller. So when these are ready to harvest in about 40 days, they haven't even flowered yet. Then I'll take these potatoes out, finish these potatoes, and then right about the time I'm finishing these potatoes, these ones will start coming out. So I got a total of about, this is an 8x4 bed, and I got a total of about, 4. So I had one, got about 60 potato plants that I put here. I think that's what I did. About 60 or 45. And I think it was about 45 to 50 potato plants because this area went a little more dense, this second area. The first area I did a little more spaced away, and this went a little bit denser. And these are just sweet potatoes I got from the store. Anyway, folks, I'm going to cut off the video right now and get to planting my sweet potatoes. Oh, remember the comfrey that I pulled out the other day? There it is, the comfrey. Nice, doing nicely. Okay, folks, until next time.